Now, a delivery boy earns 30 pesos a day for selling a newspaper. How much does he earn in a week? Ma'am, it's very easy. It's an elementary topic.
210.
Oh, 210. How did you do it? 30 times
I times it.
7. Oh, yes, that's very easy, right? But how can we show our procedure? This can be written as y equals 30x. We start. Let x be the number of days. What will be y? Y will be the earnings. So let's substitute. 30 is the constant of variation. It's constant income per day. So 30 times 7. So we have 210 pesos. Very good. Let's have the next problem. Suppose Mr. Pandara drives at a constant speed on the highway. After 10 minutes, he already covered 20 kilometers. After 15 minutes, he covered a distance of 30 kilometers. What distance will be covered after 50 minutes? So we have two variables here. What are variables? Time and distance. Time is in minutes. So in 10 minutes, 20 kilometers. In 15 minutes, we have 30 kilometers. The question is, in 50 minutes, how much distance will be covered?
100 kilometers.
How did you know it's 100 kilometers?
They're all times by 2. 10 times 2 equals 20. 15 times 2 equals 30. 50 times 2 equals 100.
Very good. I think that's the very best way. Let me show you the procedure, okay? Let's first solve for our constant of variation. So y equals kx. Or we say distance equals kt. So when distance is 20, our time is 10. Divide both by 10. So our constant of variation is 2. It means we double. So we have y equals 2, not y, d equals 2t. That's all. If our time is 50, then what will be the value of our d? D equals 2 times 50. So D equals 100 kilometers. As easy as that. But sometimes we have what we call direct square variation. What's a direct square variation? Y varies as the square of x. Now, ma'am, how will I know if it's a direct square variation? You see the word square, or sometimes it can be direct cube variation. It means the power of 3. So how will we do it? The same, similar to what we did a while ago. The only difference is there is a square in the x. Example, here. The price of a diamond varies directly as the square of its mass. So m squared. That's how we write it. If I'll say here cube of its mass, then m cubed. Now, if the price of 1.5 gram diamond is 4,500, what is the price of a 3.5 gram diamond? Now, these two come in pair. So we can solve for the value of our constant of variation, our k. So again, first thing, translate. Second, you need to find a pair of the price and the mass. Next, the third thing is solve for the value of k. So we'll have p equals kx m squared. For our, it's 4,500 the price, km, 1.5 squared. 1.5 squared is 2.25. That's 1.5 times 1.5. Divide both by 2.25. Our k, you can use your calculators for this one. The value of k will be what? 2,000. So our constant of variation is 2,000. Next, step number 5. Let's write our equation of variation. So we have equation P equals 2,000 m squared. Here's our equation. Then the last step, substitute. We are looking for the price if the mass is 3.5. So P equals 2,000 times 3.5 squared. 3.5 squared is 12.25. You multiply it by 2,000, the answer is 24,500 pesos. Now, do you have any questions?